Hey folks, Mark Zees here, Bible Land Explorer. I trust all is well with you in the place where you are. The place where I am is the east bank of the Nile River in a complex of structures sometimes referred to as the temples of Karnak. Karnak will delight the curious with many centuries of Egyptian history and art. Right now, we're interested in just one snippet of that larger tapestry, but you got to know where to look to find it. Start with the second pylon, that's that big thing right there, and walk towards the exterior wall. Look for a gate. There it is right there. That gate has a name. It's called the Bubastis Gate. And what we're looking for is on the backside, or the exterior wall, of the Bubastis Gate. Oh, there it is. Ah. Can you see that figure right there in the middle of the wall? Yeah, the big one with the tall hat. That's the god Amun. And he's delivering captives to be slain into the hands of Pharaoh Shishak I, known biblically as Shishak. And on the wall around the god and around the Pharaoh is a record of a raid that the Egyptians made through the biblical heartland. The reason why this panel is so cool is because it helps us understand a meeting moment between the archaeological record and the biblical story. Here's how it goes. The text of 1 Kings chapter 14 and 2 Chronicles chapter 12 record for us a raid that took place in the year 925 BC by Pharaoh Shishak of Egypt. Neither the Bible nor this wall give us a reason for the raid, but both suggest together that it was a bruising affair. Scholarship suggests that the reason for the raid is to establish Egyptian dominance over copper mines and trade routes in the region. It makes sense. Scripture says that Shishak not only took the fortified cities of Judah, he also raided the temple treasures of Jerusalem. This, incidentally, is the premise behind the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's why the Ark of the Covenant goes down to Egypt. But alas, I digress. Here, cut in stone, is a list of cities that he conquered. It's a huge list. There's 187 cities altogether that are spread all the way from Galilee in the northern part of the heartland all the way to the Negev in the south. One is notoriously missing, though, Jerusalem. It's not there, and everybody wonders why. It's been proposed that Jerusalem is missing because King Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, bought the Pharaoh off by giving away the treasures. Regardless, it's one example of the judgment of Yahweh against the temple and against the people of Judah, who would most certainly go into exile in a later generation. The raid of Shishak, or Sheshonk I, a meeting place of scripture and stone.